Alright folks, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Survive. I'm Mysterious JG. Got another couple of hours left on this Kuban energy boost, but I don't know how much time I have left for this game. Excuse me, that being said, we got another rescue mission that we could do. And it looks like the guy that we need to rescue is really close to a transporter. So I kind of feel like we might as well just do it. Got one more guy to throw into one of our various teams. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of reason to come up here, although I'm sure there's loots we didn't get in both of these zones. Container is washed up. Those missions, I mean, it depends on what the container is a container of, whether it's worth doing. But you don't really know until you do it. Get a whole container of rags, probably not that useful. Oh, well, there's a wolf in the base. Or a jackal. In the Middle East, we hunt jackals. This is the thing. Or a wild African dog. Which I can turn into wild African dog soup. So I'm going to ignore the mining one and try to do the... the thing where a oh man, why does it have to be nighttime? Just trying to ignore the rescue mission temporarily. I don't even know it's chasing me. Animal or a? Yeah, I don't think it's even a dust zombie. I think it was just an animal. So I'm trying to ignore the mission about someone needing to be rescued in the hopes that I can get the container first. Because the guy needing to be rescued is going to... Well, never mind, we're in a clear zone, so he's not going to gradually die until I rescue him from being in the dust. Those missions are entirely failable. I've done it before and then had to, like, load previous save rather than just continue because I didn't want to lose the chance for a crew member. Oh, look at how realistic those stars are up there. Incredible graphics. Mega Man 2 had better star effects. Okay. Those ninja jerks. This will get real complicated if I get spotted. So let's get spotted immediately so that we don't waste a lot of time thinking it's going to be complicated and what it isn't. So jumpy guy will be able to get to me. Nobody else can. No fair. I definitely... Alright, fine. You know what, buddy? Definitely just going to take you out with the gun. Check the chase on that one. I got the fly guys. I don't care about them nearly as much as I do that ninja. Oh, you're just a regular old guy. Really went above and beyond to try to get to me. Good for you. job, guys. Actually, the bomber took himself out. Less nice if he landed on my head after I made a comment. Oh, he's... I see his shadow. He's up there somewhere. So we found a crack somewhere that we climbed up before. And now I cannot relocate it. There it is. Yeah, if he's up here by himself because all the regular guys dove off, that would be fine too. Yeah, you tried to do the haha I detect you thing, but it was too late. Let's see what this container has. So I used shotgun ammo to get to it. Oh, it's on the wrong side. Got really confused there for a second. Oh, the container. Never mind. That's not a I thought the container missions you would find like a transport container with a lot of some kind of thing in it, but this is just a regular little container, not like a... What's the word I'm looking for? I used to live in a containerized housing unit when I was stationed overseas. It's like a big, you know, cargo truck container. That's what I thought it might be, but it isn't. Isn't that a fun sound? We've got a gear case. This makes me less inclined to bother with going to get the rest of them. So we'll stay high until it becomes apparent we have to go low, but that was the strategy of the Democrats. They said it didn't really work. Wow, damn. Hate you guys. One reason the stars look so weird is because of the dust. So at least there's like a lore reason they look kind of weird. I'd like to go up there and get this thing's corpse, even if they're not worth that much Kuban. It feels wasteful to not get it. Not to mention it's an opportunity to lose those guys. Oh, you're like right there and you didn't get hit? That sucks. Oh, and you're doing a special 2-hit combo. I thought I had you. I'll tell you what, friend. I'm going to try to ignore the flying guy and just get you out of here. It's not that far. I can just get the right path. And apparently those observer guys not that observant. Although regular guys saw me. Oh, there's a container over there too. So there's a container up there at the top of all that. I just overshot my target here. Don't know how easy it will be to get to it while carrying this guy. It will not be possible. I'll rescue you in a second, don't worry. You're still getting rescued, relax. Ah, damn it. So close. Now everybody noticed. Including probably a bunch of wild animals. Hopefully they're far away. Let the purple helmet warrior rescue you, friend. Run past some donkeys. Okay, that's ridiculous. I kind of need to get these donkeys. Because I need to be able to make more food. The stuff that doesn't spoil is not as good, so you either need to get tons of it or just keep around some stuff that I don't smoke. Wild ass meat, baby. Guy that I'm rescuing, I hope you are aware that the DT base has an ass gas or a wild ass, wild gas, or wild grass pulse. It doesn't really. I'm being silly. Now we got zombies and wild dogs living together in harmony over there. This game is silly like that sometimes. I've also seen wild dogs and donkeys living together in harmony off screen. It's like, that's not how it's supposed to work, Metal Gear Survive. Everything can't only react to me. The only thing they've ever, like, the Lord of Dust will crush regular guys. That's about it. Otherwise, they don't react with each other. I guess I thought we saw zombies fighting animals once. Alright. So we rescued him and then immediately teleported him out of this zone because there's no place here for him to hang out. So let's teleport ourselves to the other field. First, see if there's anybody here waiting to get rescued. There's containers that have washed up. But nobody actually waiting to get rescued right this minute. Suppose I should have gone after the other container that had washed up, but eh. Creatures react to whichever noise is loudest. You can't distract creatures that are already combative with additional noises. So if a guy's just rude and combative, noises will not distract him. Or her. These zombies all do appear to be male. That's just in the sense that I don't know how radically different their bodies would look, but we haven't seen any zombies that appear to have... I'm not saying they have to be like super shapely, but none of them appear to have female hips or breasts of any kind.
Craft the Archaea blade
Bloody
trap.
buzzard.
Thank you so much for bringing me here.
Cool, no problem. Happy to do it. Alright. So Mad Rhino needs to be given a job. Oh, the food supply team is still at D, even with put on the base development team for now. I actually have enough stuff that I can go around treating people for once. If it makes them better at their jobs. Although taping kits, damn, I was saving those up for one of those big missions where I send guys off to collect 1 billion Kuban energy, but I got 3 days real time before I can do any more with that, so. Oh, the music's gotten super dramatic too. So I need a battery to build an Archaea blade trap. I'm hoping that I get the option to actually start the mission when I want to. And that building this thing doesn't automatically trigger it. To that end, I could just avoid building the thing if I'm not sure. 2.6 million. Pretty sure I would still have some Kubon energy left if I maxed out my levels, but that would make it harder to finish. Not making sense here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome, Bloody Buzzard. That would make it harder to. Damn, what am I trying to say? I completely lost whatever that thought was there. Anything need to be repaired? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I can come make a battery out of, you know, other stuff.
I want to become more useful like you can.
Well, you did, like, figure out how to do something that a whole team of elite scientists apparently couldn't do, so you're not doing too bad, kid. See how much time we got left in the video, because I'm kind of like, I'd like to get to a point where it's like activate the digger to do the mission, so I know we're ready to do the mission as soon as I'm ready, and then stop. Like, I don't want to do something where I use materials that I need to initiate the final mission and haven't initiated the final mission yet. Shoot. Didn't really mean to do it yet. Maybe this is just a cinematic and we're still not doing the mission though. Okay. I think maybe it's just a cinematic and we're still not doing the mission.
Finally, the big showdown. Is everyone ready?
No, I thought I was gonna get another...
Are you sure we should be doing this?
Are you sure we should just live here forever with the giant monster as our friend?
Is it right for us to be returning home like this if it means letting Virgil make this sacrifice after helping us get to this point in the first place?
Virgil is not alive.
I appreciate your concern, but my mission has been to support you.
Let us support you.
Please, do not worry about us.
Me.
You should return to your time.
Make your time.
I agree with Miranda.
Well, you're both wrong.
While I was working on the Archaea blade trap and doing some circuit tests with Virgil, I realized something.
I think I might be, good luck, you know, in a time loop. I'm not sure, though. I guess we'll figure it out.
Their infection has probably progressed more than they realize. At this rate, it may affect their ability to control the trap. Someone needs to stay behind to help them out.
Uh-oh. Guess it's gonna be the captain.
Won't be necessary.
I'll let all of humanity be killed by that dust monster when it seeps into your world. I mean...
Actually, after running a systems check just now, I think Chris may have a point.
But, I'll defer to my red-eyed variation if needed.
Currently, the odds of operational success stand at approximately 9.3%.
Yeah, that's not that good.
See? I'll stay behind. I know more about programming than anyone here.
Certainly more than the captain. Wait, actually, I have no idea what the captain may or may not know. He never speaks.
Now hold up. If that's the situation, I'll stay.
Well, I mean, okay, if somebody has to stay, the person who has their whole life ahead of them probably shouldn't be that one.
I lost everyone in the Corps. I didn't care if I made it back. The only thing that kept me going was getting a shot at burying that thing.
But now I realize life is worth living, so never mind, let the kid die.
And I'm no Chris here, but I still know more than a thing or two about machines.
That does it. I'm staying too.
Oh, God, whatever.
Have you lost your mind? How could you possibly contribute under the circumstances?
Are you going to cook at it to death?
It's true. I don't know much about machines, but I thought, you know, maybe an old-timer like you might need his back cracked or something. I don't know.
You know, this being comic relief black guy, I mean, you know, it's time-honored tradition.
Oh, for the love of...
Pete.
I'm serious here.
Okay.
You guys mean a lot to me. Everything we've been through. No way I can leave any of you behind while I take off like that.
The deep friendship between Nicholas, Dan, and Chris is the stuff of legends.
I'll be your errand boy. Whatever you need. Just let me help out with this too.
Helping out some vague stranger that I met in game time only a day or two ago is worth my life.
Well, I can hardly leave now after that either, can I?
Yeah, so Reeve is like, fuck it, I'm leaving. I don't care.
Of course. I've been wanting to stay behind since the beginning.
I love it here on D-Day.
You guys are serious about this?
Well, then I guess we can evacuate the generics.
That expression looks like you feel the same way, huh, Captain? Damn it. Virgil, what are the odds of success now?
Now, the odds of success stand at 96.6%.
Wow. I guess I better not screw up or I'll really look bad.
Let's make that 100%.
By having me stay, because I'm only worth about 3.4%.
So you'll let me?
Dot dot dot.
No, Chris. You're going home.
Why? I'm one of you guys too.
Yeah, but I'm starting to think you're good luck in some kind of time loop. I'm still not sure. But I don't want to create a temporal paradox here.
And for that reason, you have an important mission.
You have to grow up and become good luck, I think. It might turn out I'm dreaming that.
What's this?
Oh, it's the same walkie-talkie that Big Boss uses in the other game. It's a, recycled piece of art.
A device containing data on the wormhole technology. Truth is, I was planning to take it back myself.
Kind of a jerk.
And one day we'd find a way to rescue you and everyone else who was still here. Unlike these guys, I don't plan on spending the rest of my life here. Someday I will make it home.
Awesome. Then I can go kill Big Boss, which is the mission of Zoff.
I place that hope in you, Chris. You're the smartest one here.
And the captain is again like, hey, nobody knows how smart I am.
I'm counting on you. The future is in your hands.
Your future's so bright, you gotta wear shades, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. So seriously, am I forced into the final mission now? Because I didn't think...
Capturing
Oh, good.
the Lord of Dust
I'm
will
not.
take some time. But our other enemies won't remain on the sidelines during this process.
You mean Seth is coming back?
Expect wanderers to attack. Once you're fully prepared, access the wormhole digger.
Alright.
Thanks for bringing.
I'm glad I earned some comrades. Cool. Yeah, that's alright, so that's more like what I wanted, to be at a point where just whenever I hit that wormhole thing, it's ready to go. So I got another 7 minutes or so to kill here. Let's look for interesting side missions. There really is nothing to do except try to win the game now. Because all the stuff that's left to do as far as, like, I'm saving up Kuban points, it's for post-game. There's no particular thing stopping me from wanting to win the game now. Other than the fact that I don't have enough time left in this video to do anything. And maybe, I guess, I'll try to do some repairs and maybe actually, well, you know what? There's a decent chance a bunch of my stuff's going to get wrecked. So it might not be a terrible time to go ahead and collecting resources in case stuff gets wrecked. Surely I have some tomatoes by now. Nope. Don't have my first tomatoes yet.
I wish I was born a plant too.
Wait, what the hell am I saying? Nubian ears? I don't know what those are for, but... Alright, let's see what kind of goodies we can craft here. African wild dog soup. Nubian soup. Gonna do mashed potatoes? No, I do not have potatoes. I only have milk. Alright. So let's make a bunch of soup, even though it tends to get thrown away. It is better than non-soup stuff that we can make. I'm holding on to the hedgehogs as an almost as an experiment to see if they do some delicious grilled ass, to see if they oh, I learned wild ass soup. I guess I had to grill some ass first. Put it in storage. I don't think that's what I meant to do, but it's not the end of the world. Wild dog soup is taking care of most of our ills. And we'll head over here and get some cool stuff to build another set of fences. I have no idea how difficult the final mission is going to be, because the defending your own base missions have been kind of rough for me, but I think I might have gotten a bit better at this whole thing since then. And also, I hadn't been using stuff like shock traps. Container has washed up. Oh, I wonder if you have to climb up to the top of this thing. That might be what this is about. For sure, if I finish this main story today, the thing is I'll probably get a lot of Kuban energy during the last mission, just killing lots and lots of Wanderers. And that would be, you know, good for the story. Or not for the story, but my Kuban energy booster. I'd get a good return on it. The additional classes don't unlock the minute you win the story. There's a few more things you have to do, but you do have to win the story before you unlock the other classes besides Survivor. Yeah, I hope it was correct to come all the way up here. Otherwise, I'll feel kind of silly for wasting the time. Oh, and I happen to know there are secrets, including possibly one here, where you can equip the ramp, which is a thing that you can have with you as a gadget that I haven't been bothering with, but it can be used to get up higher than you were able to get before. So it might be that this thing is only accessible using a ramp, in which case I'll feel silly because we don't have one equipped, and it's taken quite a while to climb up here. But I'm just assuming that since this mission was set right on this base, it's probably up in the base. Trying to angle the camera to see if it's actually there, and I can't get to it. Well, it doesn't look like it. If I see a container on the ground level, I'll feel really silly. I'm starting to feel like this, kind of wasted our time here. Because I'm not seeing it. Yeah, all this gymnastics doesn't really accomplish anything for us. I don't think you get unique stuff out of the these container missions like that one. The random spawning ones. At this point, I'm trying to rationalize the fact that I don't think I'm going to find this thing. Probably just behind the base somewhere, but I feel silly now. Well, I mean, I certainly haven't found it yet, so it's not like I can prove that it's... But if I do find it behind the base, I will feel silly. Still be relieved that I found it, though, to tell you the truth. Though honestly, I would kind of expect that usually they're guarded by something. So if you ever find them completely unguarded, then it makes me suspect that it's some kind of challenge where you got to search it out. Unless it just came back in here. This is a zone we searched early in the game. No. Explored 63%. Not that impressive. Alright, I don't know what this thing is. I don't feel like searching for it anymore. So I'm going to go back to base. I may or may not Google container washed up on Mother Base ruins and see if there's anything cool. But it seemed like you could get all the way to the top and use a ramp to climb even higher, but didn't seem like that was the thing. I don't know. Certainly between videos, if I decide to do the last story mission, I'm going to try to build up the base defenses a bit. Anyway, folks, I'm Serious GG. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.